Jungkook threw the cigarette down and shouted at the boy who lived in front house was staring at Taehyung, on which the boy had disappeared inside, starting him. Then he saw Taehyung, who was busy with his work. "Go inside," he said, spoke loudly above. Taking the handfree out of his hair, they started looking upside without understanding. They were shocked to see the being standing with bossed lips and look at him. "Why?" they asked in surprise, placing his hand on his fist. "Because I am saying that." Jungkook leaned down and spoke in a cold tone, placing his hand on the railing. "I will go wherever my heart desires. You do whatever you want." Placing his hand on his waist, they said, "I'll start running again." "Shameless boy," Jungkook muttered angrily. When he turned to the ringing beep of the phone, while talking on the phone, Jungkook started looking at the roof of the house in front, which was now empty. Jungkook exhaled deeply. He moved inside. Jimin stepped aside, gave him a way to pass. Yoongi pressed his lips and looked at his face, which was blank. Jimin lowered his eyes and was looking at the floor. "Jimin, can you make a cup of coffee?" Yoongi said, "No." Looking at his face with blank eyes, Jimin moved forward. Standing beside Yoongi, remained silent. Jimin, who was used to rush, do his work without saying a word, but today he refused him. "It was not my fault." Taking a deep breath, he moved forward, mumbling to himself. Grandpa said to him with great love, "Grandpa, you eat at my house. I don't feel like comfortable among with these people." Grandpa shook his head and said, "Son, these are your own. Now your uncle Taehyung has also come. Eat dinner at our side. For this sake." Grandpa explained Jungkook very lovingly. Grandpa's tone was always very soft while talking to him. He used to be patient and respectful with everyone else. "I had come to invite uncle to my place, but he is not at home." Holding Grandpa's hand, he said in a sharp tone, "He's gone to meet your appa and stay there tonight." Grandpa said, fixing his eyes on Jungkook's silky black hair. "Okay, then you will tell uncle, son, to eat dinner with me tonight," he said, and started looking toward the door. "Can I come in?" Standing in the middle of the room, with his hand tied behind the back, they were seeking permission of Grandpa. "Come." Grandpa gave him permission. "Grandpa, I have been there for 3 days. No one taking me outside. You should also arrange a good hospital for me." They come closer to Grandpa and sat with the pot. When they about to arrange for the hospital, Jungkook was shocked and looked at Dave from head to toe. "He's not hurt. Then why he is asking to arrange for a hospital?" "We have told Jisoo and Jihoo that they will take you for a walk today." "But what is this hospital matters?" Grandpa asked in surprise. "What do you mean?" "Didn't Dad tell you that I am a great doctor, Kim Taehyung? I was a doctor there in Australia. I used to earn and eat with my own money." They proudly said that he had forced both of them to look at himself. "You had been eating your food from your parents' money from childhood. Or have you been independent since childhood?" He stood up while saying mockingly, "Strange man." They stared at Jungkook back, who had not stopped after saying this. "Grandpa, why is this person was so rotten? And why does he speak so slowly?" Sitting Grandpa bed, they spoke angrily. "Speak with respect. He is older than you." Grandpa explained while saying at Taehyung, "Older, of course. Keep on taunting me. He's not even that old now. Your dad probably didn't tell you that we really didn't like you doing the job outside." Grandpa had calmly bombed on Taehyung's head. "What? But Dad never had said anything like me." They were surprised. "Now I told you, and you go wander around. Now it's our time to rest." Grandpa said without hesitation and lay down. They stared at the closed eyes. They come out with furious step. When Jihoo was sitting there smoking, there was no one in the hall. Maybe that's why he smoked in very relaxing manner. Smoking is a bad habit. It is harmful for health. It will make your both heart and lips turn black. Then you will keep on crying to yourself. At this voice come too near, he had spoke up with a cigarette in his hand. He dropped it and gone downstairs. I'm not smoking, he said quickly. So what? You were sniffing it? Theo said, keeping his hand on his wrist. Look, if you tell anyone, I will slit your throat. Jungkook said with angrily. How many thought had you slit for far? How many rank till I came in? By the way, I went to tell Grandpa and Aunt too. Seeing Jihoo's face wet with sweat, they smiled. What do you want? Jihoo grated his teeth and said angrily. Taking a deep breath, they sat in the chair. First, tell me why meat is not cooked in this house. Looking at his face, he said angrily. Because Grandpa and Jungkook don't like any kind of meat. He sat down and Taehyung said with a form, What's the matter? They don't like it. They don't eat it. I used to eat meat dishes every day. And here, vegetables had been cooked for 3 days. Oh God, how do you people live under so many rejections? They laughed at first, then spoke seriously. We are used to it. Jimin shrugged his shoulder and said, I can't stand this useless. I'm a citizen living in a free atmosphere. Jihoo grandpa was saying. Got out, and Jihoo and Jihoo were taking me out for a village walk. They stood looking at both of them. Jihoo had gone somewhere, and you will come at night. I don't know. Take me out for a walk. They shook his head, said angrily, Okay, everyone else is sleeping. I and Jihoo take you out. Jimin said, standing up from his place. Come out, both of you. Jihoo said angrily and went out. They ran to the room. Hun, where are you? We are going out. If you have to go, come to the hall in 2 minutes. Tim was typing a message quickly on his phone and went outside. In no time, Yu and Hon also arrived. All four of them had gone for a walk. Behind them were guards who was with guns in his hand. Everyone knew how deep their enemies with the noble Kang family. Oh God, it's so beautiful. They spoke in a very excited manner while looking at the forest around him. On which Jimin and Hon smiled. They were wearing a long blue jeans under the white pants. They looked attractive with a little makeup. This is our farmhouse, Jihoo said, while coming toward the stable. High, white walls. Many horses were tied on one side. The farmhouse was very big. Hey, whose horse is this? I love it. I really like horses. They said excitedly as they come closer to the horses. Jimin and Hood become scared. There was a white and brown horse roaming freely. Don't go near them, Theon. They are Jungkook horse. He liked them very much. Jihoo held his hand and pulled him. So what? I just sat down and got off, they said angrily, rubbing his hand on the horse. You don't understand, Seong. They are very dangerous. They run so fast that no one can except Jungkook can control them. This time you explained to him.